Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. It's a great day because we have the new Joby Wavo Air microphone in front of us right here. Let's go ahead and get it on out and see what we got. Alrighty, opening it on up, let's take a little look-see. So again, this is going to be a 2-transmitter. So again, you have 2 transmitters, so you can have 2 people talking at the same time. And then you have the receiver right here. So you have 1 receiver, 2 transmitters. Very small, compact design as well. You get your push button right on the front. You got a plus and minus button on the side here, USB Type-C recharging, and your microphone out right here if you want to use a lapel mic with this. You don't have to, but you can if you want to. On the back of them here, you just simply pop in a clip. This particular one would like go around something, kind of clip into it, and then they give you other clips as well. Here we have a little clip that most of you guys will probably use here. We have a what looks to be a magnetic clip, and then another clip like this for the top of your DSLR, for the receiver, etc. So again, this simply just comes around here, that clicks into place, and then that would fit over your shirt, and then you play around with your levels. So that's great there. They actually should have some more of those inside the boxes here, so you have 2 of those lapels. Yep, you sure do. Here's your second one next to your brochure. They also do give you some wind socks for each microphone right here, just like this here. Okay, now in this box here is going to be your lapels, your charging cables. So we got 2 charging cables for each microphone, 3 charging cables, there's for the receiver. You got it's labeled smartphone AUX with a 90-degree angle there, and that is bungee-ish, or is bungee-ish. You have your lapel mic, which is a AUX, into a clip right here. You have 2 of those. And then you have another AUX that is flexible bungee. Both of those are 90 degrees, and that would be for your DSLR or other particular camera. Here we have some sort of thing that might go around your neck. I think it's magnetized. We'll figure out what that is. So here's the receiver compared to the microphone. This is the microphone here. This is the receiver. The receiver is a tad bit smaller than the microphone, so just giving you a little look-see there. Let's go ahead and make sure these are charged and test them out. Alrighty, when they are paired successfully, you'll get a solid blue light as well as a solid blue light here. Now do keep in mind, this is a older phone right here, so I do have an AUX port in the phone, but the newer phones you'll have to have the adapter. Let's go ahead and hit record. Let's put this on my shirt. And again, if you don't want to clip it in your shirt here or down around here, remember the magnetic necklace attachment where you can just have it right here if you don't want to clip it onto your shirt and have a straight shirt, not wrinkled. All right, the first thing I'm going to try is I'm going to try it right here. I'm just going to talk like I am normal. Forgive the hair in the face. I have sunscreen on. I was working outside in the yard. All right, so this is right underneath the neck. This is just like I would talk to you normal if the camera was picking up the audio instead of the microphone. So we'll see how this sounds, and then we'll go ahead and move it down a little bit, which it's a little tricky unless you had it sideways. So use your magnetic necklace for that because the clip is that way. That's why it's a little bit easier going here unless you had a shirt pocket or so. So I'm still talking in the same tone, in the same voice. We'll see how the audio sounds here. I am holding it, but I shouldn't be covering up anything. I'm gonna go ahead and let it go just in case to try to see if anything changes when I do that. And for some reason, if you were to rustle it like that there. Let me try one more thing. If for some reason you're rustling around a little bit, let's just see how the audio sounds. I'm not touching it or anything like that, but let's just say you're kind of like more of an action shot. See what that sounds like. And we'll go ahead and back it up, and then we'll try it outside as well. Okay, for this shot, I'm gonna back up probably, let's see, maybe 20 feet. Yeah, easily 20 feet or so. And so we'll see what this sounds like here. If I was doing like a DIY house renovation project, I'm working in the hallway, I'm working in this room, and I wanted to clip this on for better audio instead of shouting to the camera. So I'm just talking literally the same voice as I was just a moment ago. So we'll see how this sounds at about 20 feet away or so. All right, now we have on the other one, we have the windsock. We have, it's a little bit breezy. Let's see what we can do. This one, to be honest with you, is a little awkward with it clipped up on your collar like this with the windsock. So definitely use the necklace one. I'm gonna try both or the shirt pocket lapel right here. Let's try this first and see if there's any ruffling going on with my neck. You could kind of put that out of the way a little bit. All I did with the other one is I just turned it off if you weren't using double. Turned this one on, went solid, instead of having to take off the windsock, put it on this one, vice versa, or put on the other one. You guys get the idea. Let's go outside. All right, so first off, let's try about maybe 4 feet or so, 4 feet ballpark. We're getting a slight breeze, as you can see, nothing major, and we'll go ahead and back it up. Sorry for kind of the washed out sunshine shot. It is a older phone. We are about right now, maybe 12 feet or so, maximum 15, and then we'll go ahead and back it up to how about maybe about 25 feet, maybe 30 feet or so. So we'll see how we sound down here. And instead of getting the necklace all the way out, let me go ahead and just do a test here. If it was clipped on to the necklace with the windsock, I'm going to be quiet for a split second and see if we can pick up some wind. A little bit breezy. I'd say maybe 7-8 mile an hour winds or so. So we'll see how this sounds, and then see how this sounds when I get up to it a little bit closer like this. I'm lowering my voice a little bit, but then I'm talking normal as I go down like this. So we'll see how this sounds in post coming up here. This would be great, obviously, for DIY house projects, you name it, all sorts of video creation processes. Alrighty, and lastly, I have the lapel mic clipped in right here, and then this is just clipped in my pocket below. So we'll see what the lapel sounds like at this normal level speaking with it clipped in, and then we'll also see what it sounds like if I was to clip it in a little bit higher as I go up to my voice here. Hello, 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 down to right about here. Let's see how that sounds. Alrighty, folks, let's go ahead and wrap this up and give you a summary. I thought it sounded the best with this one, particularly about halfway down my shirt. With the windsock, I'm going to be quiet for a split second. If it was connected to a shirt pocket or the magnetic necklace. When it was up on my collar, now in post, I didn't lower anything. I left all the video audio the same, and that was actually 3 different microphones in this particular video. I have a different lapel mic that I started the unboxing with, and then I transferred over to a smartphone, the microphone on the smartphone, and then we transferred to the Joby microphones right here. Clipped into my upper collar, under my throat, I thought was a little too close. All right, the first thing I'm gonna try is I'm gonna try it right here. I'm just gonna talk like I am normal. You could always lower those levels in post, but to minimize your editing, I would just clip it in with the necklace mic down by your chest. Sounds really good, in my personal opinion, the best. Overall, I thought the microphones did a great job. Just placement is definitely key with these microphones, and I thought it did a great job. 7 to 10 mile an hour winds, a little bit of breeziness with the windsock on. I personally thought it did a great job. Once again, top link in the description box below will be the Joby microphone, where you guys can read more about it and pick it up yourself. But just like all my videos, please don't go into debt for anything I do make a video about. But if you do have the cash and it does intrigue you, please go ahead and purchase on away. If you wouldn't mind hitting that thumbs up button on the way out, helps the channel. Also subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, tech reviews, DIY house projects, van life builds, cute dog videos, and more. My name's Chris. We'll see you on the next video. Once again, top link in the description box below. We'll see you then.